Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Minecraft. That sheep, excuse me, I suppose actually technically it would be a she. She's left behind a legacy that she could be proud of, right? We've started an entire flock of light grey, dark grey and black sheep, and they are all because of that one single solitary sheep that we found on the cliff. All because of that one sheep. This entire legacy of sheep that we've got now wandering around. But yeah, I think things will change massively. So I'm just going to take off this. I wanted to take off. I was only going to do one layer, but then I thought, well, why not just stay here until dark again? And then, you know, I've got this down at least at the moment to the layer that I wanted. Plus, then I've got a full day to go chasing after the villagers once more. Which kind of makes a lot more sense, really. We go and do a full day over on there. It's going to be really nice to get diamond picks with fast mining on them. That's what I'd really like. It's not just diamond picks, but diamond picks with some enchantments on them, so that they last forever and they mine really, really quickly. That, I think, would be absolutely wonderful at this point, because this is slow, and it's also one of the reasons why I'd like to find the village before I go and do too much to building a mob spawner, because building a mob spawner is all well and good, but if I gotta dig the whole thing out like this, it's gonna take forever. I mean, it takes even longer if you've got to dig the whole thing out using a wooden pick or a stone pick like that. That is just ridiculous. It genuinely is. And I've done quite a bit of one. I did once build quite a large chunk of a mob spawner using stone picks because there just wasn't very much iron around. But I've no intention of doing that again, and I'm kind of thinking that I don't really want to do very much of the digging of a big mob spawner until I've got at least just a normal diamond pick, even if I don't have it enchanted. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I've got one, but I'd end up wearing that one out completely. So I kind of want a source of diamond picks, which is why I want to go and look for the village, because maybe, just maybe, we can get some from them. Hey, real life interrupted for just a moment. We will finish digging this out before we go and get our much-needed beauty sleep. I tell you what, I will go and check on the chickens a second before we finish digging that out. I don't want anything spawning down there. There's nothing worse. This is why I'm so paranoid about torches everywhere. I would rather put down 24 extra torches than I need to and not have creepers spawning in my base. Right, if I can avoid creepers spawning in the base, I feel that I'm onto a winner. There's nothing worse than a creeper spawning in the base. Now, I want to put down carpet on there, and if that chicken will move out of the way, I can get carpet on there, and I'm going to do that before I breed any chickens. There. Right, I've got the carpet down. Now I can go one on there. One on there. And we will have a wee baby chicken. And then if I go over this way like this, I can go one there and one there. And there's another wee baby chicken. Right, there is an XP orb in there that I don't think I can actually get. Right, even if I come up close, it can't travel through the stone, so that XP orb is there forever and doomed. But I've now got a chicken farm with 6 chickens in it. And that is progress, I feel. That is good I don't want to go that way. That is some good progress, I feel. Next, we will go back down here. So we've got the 6 chickens in there. We'll keep a bit of an eye on them. We will come down here and just finish mining out this little bit down here. There's not much of this one left. And then get some shut-eye. I'll spread torches around down here. We'll get some shut-eye after that, and then we will head off and go and do another little bit towards getting to that village. I'm hoping that we will actually get to the village. How you deal with villagers now, I don't know. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do, whether you should be putting down fences everywhere in order to protect them and keep them safe, whether I should be not doing any fences anywhere. I have been told that one thing you should do, or not told, I did read, one thing you should definitely do with a village is you should find anywhere... Where is it? Sounds like it's in there. It does... Have I really run out? Sounds like the zombie is inside there. Now, I'm just going to run round and put an unnecessary number of torches around here, just for a minute. Yeah, you should go and you should break any fences so that you don't... that there's no chance of, during a raid, creatures spawning inside a fence where, like, the golems can't reach them and protect the people in there. Right, what am I looking for? I want to find stuff to go and burn, really. I mean, I've got an oak door there. I could burn an oak door. I've got coal. Let's dump the charcoal in. I've got 44 charcoal here. There's similar properties to coal. And then we'll go into here, and I'm going to take half of that stack there and turn that into 32 sticks. And then I'm going to spread the 2 sticks there, and I'm going to go like that for a minute, and I'm going to do 1 pickaxe, 2 pickaxe, and 3 pickaxe there, because we use a lot of them. Then I'm going to move that over there and do an iron axe, because that one is almost gone. My sword is halfway down, so my sword is almost gone. I ought really to make another one of them. But that's just more stuff I'm carrying. I won't worry about another sword at the moment. But I'm thinking maybe we just keep a couple of iron ingots on us, so that we can, and we've got like spares to be running around with, and that should help to sort of keep us a bit safer. You know, just in case we go running out at any crucial time, there's nothing worse than running out of essential materials right when you desperately need them, and then things going horribly wrong and you're not able to actually go and do anything with them. Right, let's go through there and just quickly remove the last of the ledge from this side, and then I can put down the last few torches. Right, there's that bit, and 1, 2, dig that one off. Don't need to put anything there. I'll put the last torch down there. Right, put you... Okay. 1 single solid, just put you down there. Okay, I've now got a bit of a ledge out here. We've dug this down quite a long way, so we are a long way down below the level of the garden out the other side. And I'm quite happy to keep it like that. I am more than happy to stay down at this level. And we'll dig this out, and then that's giving us probably close to the level that a lot of that jungle is over there, so this could end up being like a final level that we do a lot of the base at. Don't really know at the moment. I don't like to have too much kind of up and down across the base. I like large, flat areas all at the same height, but obviously you can't do everything at the same height. Well, you can. It just takes an inordinate amount of time to go and do it, and I don't really want to do that. So what day are we on now? We're on day 8 at the moment. If I'd started that right at the very beginning, we'd have a proper day counter in there, and we'd be able to see how many days we've done. I mean, we could just leave this entire thing here. I've got 17 of those in there at the moment. Let's add another few. And we can see how many days we end. Ooh, does it tell us the day counter on here? Have a look through this information a minute. Debug. On the left-hand side, excuse me, you see the very bottom paragraph on the left-hand side says debug pi shift hidden FPS alt hidden. Go above there, sounds, and then SC, and one above that says local difficulty 2.19 / 0.10, and in brackets, day 44. So I'm going to make the assumption that that is 44 days since that we have actually been in-game. Right? We've been here for 44 days so far. So what I'll do is I'm going to take that. I'm also going to do that there. So I've got 32 up in there. That makes 41. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to make the assumption at the moment that that is how many we've got. So we've got 44. That's going to be our day counter right in there. And we will then be able to see throughout the entire series how many days have passed. Alright, I can build another one of those for doing the whole diamond thing when I've gotten to the point where we've got the cows and the books and we start doing the diamond thing. But for now, I kind of like that idea. I do. I really like this idea of being able to do it like that. Now, I've still got baby chicks in here, so I don't think there's much chance of those being able to breed right now. So we will leave them and we will ignore them. And instead, yeah, you know what? Let's just go. I know I've got stuff. I'm holding loads of stuff. I'm carrying more stuff than I probably need to. We will race over here, and we're going to run as fast as our little legs will carry us all the way down to the end of this track. I knew I heard an Enderman. It's going to be the same one that got us before. How does he get us so quickly? Look at that! Every single time, I can't stop him from hurting me. Like, I cannot fight him off. I'm literally incapable of fighting him off. I can't time it so that when I hit him, it pushes him back. It doesn't seem to do that. I swing at him, and it doesn't matter if I do the rapid swinging where I'm not doing so much damage, or if I do slow, steady swings. He seems to hit me 2 or 3 times every single time without fail. There's no in-between ever at any point. Right, he just hits me every time. How are you supposed to fight an Enderman? Like, it genuinely seems to be an impossibility at this point. And I've got no helmet. Oh, yes, I have. It's still over here. Right, is that everything? Just about run out of armor. But seriously, how are you supposed to fight that off? It seems almost impossible to go and fight that off. I'm thinking about, like, different ways that maybe I could do it. But the timing of it, I was trying then to time the swings so that each time he came close, I would damage him and push him back so that he couldn't hurt me. That didn't work at all. The only way I've killed an Enderman so far is not through carefully timed swings of the pick or anything like that. It's simply I hit him a load of times, died, respawned, found him again, and then got him the second time round. That's the only time I've killed an Enderman so far. And to my mind, that's not working correctly. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe Endermen are genuinely... Maybe they've been buffed quite a bit, and that's why I'm finding it so tricky. But seriously, every time at the moment. Are there any more of you around, little chicken? I don't think you're right. Right, you know what? I'm not going to try and find him again. I'm just going to run away. Maybe if I had diamond armor and a diamond sword... with, you know, chopping or whatever. It used to be sharpness. Sharpness was the thing you wanted. If you got sharpness 5 on your axe, on your sword, hey, you were cooking on gas then. You'd be able to do anything you wanted. You could do anything. I'm going to eat a little bit of mutton right there. And sword at the ready. Well, I'm thinking that maybe I should... Right now, I'm thinking I probably should have made another sword, because I suspect that we're going to be glad of one soon. I've got about a quarter left on this one, and so far I've seen all kinds of nasty things attacking me in the wilderness. We've had various different people, the pillagers and stuff like that. Really don't want to get attacked by pillagers just as we get out to this village that we have worked so hard to try and find. Now, I'm out this far, so I'm going to go there with a shovel out to that point. I'm going to shovel down to there, and then I'm going to have the axe and remove this tree. We've got pigs right there. And we will come out here planning to lure those back home, and this is going to be our swine herd. At the moment, I'm not going to worry about the swine herd. I'm going to leave it, and what I am going to do, though, is I'm going to get some fine oak steps. Put these down here. I'm actually going to go into there, and the oak steps are going to be a single lot of steps down to this level right here. Let's go and remove there. Like that, and remove this one. Like that. So I can feed, I believe I can feed the pigs potatoes. I may not be able to feed them potatoes. It might be that potatoes aren't really an option. Back this way. It would probably be quicker if I was to dig these off a slightly different way, but quite frankly, I don't care. I want to do it like this. And that one there like that, and then dig off this dirt in here so that I've just got one single solitary staircase that will come down through. That's the last bit right there. Dig that there, and then 1, 2, 3, and then I can stop. Right. Perfect. Now I will go and I will put the steps in. So we put 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and then I need one more. Right there, and now I have a straight staircase coming up there. I'll be able to make use of. I have got some room for stuff in here. I've got lots of room. Now I need to do more tree removal. There is quite a few trees here, but at least it's a lot easier going through this than it is going through a jungle. Right? If this was jungle that we were having to sort of hack our way through, I'd have to think of a different way of doing it, because trying to get through jungle just like this is exceptionally difficult. It is really, really tricky to go and do. I don't like leaving stuff. I don't like leaving it just lying around. I know that I don't need to worry about it, and like it's just sticks and birch saplings, and honestly there's going to be gazillions of them. Then I want to go and run across here, and this bit here we're going to fill in. So I'll take a set of dirt blocks right there and go like that. And, yep, that is in the same line. I'll bring that across there. And then, oops. Go here. And I'm thinking I'm just going to dig through here. Yes, I can dig through there. That's fine. It's another easy line. And what I'm basically doing with this is sort of trying to pick out the right line to come through and get everything later. And this will decide cows. Nice, we found some cows. I got to get them all the way back home. That's going to take a while. But yeah, we're kind of finding a line all the way through, right the way up to the village, and we're also deciding how we want this line to work, what directions this line is going to go, and you want it to sort of move up and down as little as possible. You mostly want your line to be going straight, if at all possible. That's a wolf. Wolves are dangerous. Oh, wait, no. Wolves are fine so long as you don't attack them. They're only dangerous when you attack them. I remember now. Yes. The glowing red eyes in the dark is not really conducive to a good night's sleep. There are several cows over here. That is brilliant. I don't have anything. I don't have any wheat to lure them back home. And it's getting very, very dark right here. So there's zombies already. There is stuff spawning. Let's just run and hope that we can beat everything back home. See, right there, if I build a railway all the way from here to the village, well, from, like, you know, all the way between our base and the village, I find it's better if I can have it flat for as long as possible, because it means that I can get the powered rails in at intervals. And I've always found the best way to build any kind of railway is to have enough powered rails going through. If you've got enough of them, you'll be absolutely fine. You will be able to make a really decent railway track. So right there, I'll probably join that closer together for building my railway. And then in here, we need to widen this out and then carve the banks back so there's no chance of anything spawning and jumping in on top of us. 2 lots of creepers right there. Exceptionally worrying. There's another creeper over there on my right-hand side that I just ran past. I'm going to ignore him as well. It's a very, very, very concerning running past all of this lot. And I have also... My health is starting to run out a bit. My hunger bar is suggesting that things is going horribly wrong here. I'm safe enough from beasties at the moment that I can go and do that. And then I can eat the mutton. And then I'll go over this way. Let's have the sword. Just up and ready. And wander into the safety of my base. And we can breathe a sigh of relief. Okay, we have gone past lots and lots of nasty things. There is a chicken. You know what? Let me just take that out of there. That's going to be the first one. He's going to turn into a big chicken, and then he's going to die. It's all part of the great circle of life. And there's some... The chickens in there haven't grown yet, so they're probably not going to do anything. But yeah, once you get enough of them, you get a really good continual supply of chicken from in there. And we can go and change things over, maybe, and turn it into a supply of chicken that is then also cooked. There's other ways that you can do that, though. You don't have to do... Frithgar was slain by Enderman. Frithgar was slain by Enderman. I'm sensing a recurring theme here. You don't, like, I can build a furnace and then I can just have it automatically pulled from the chest and dropped into the furnace. That's a fairly easy way of doing it. And that way I don't have a percentage loss. Because the chickens will be drowning instead of the lava blade being what's actually killing them. Let's go and have another look in here, shall we? There's a possibility that the chickens will be able to breed again, even if I've only got baby chicks in there. The adults will actually be breeding stage at this point. So I'm going to work on that assumption a minute. Also going to swap those over, and I've got 2 eggs in here. So I will break that. I will crouch down. Yes. The adults can breed again. That chicken there is an adult chicken, which means that that chicken over there... there... can also breed. Fantastic! Right, let's chuck you in together. That was perfect timing. Grown chicken in there. So I've got 6 grown chickens in there, and then I've got some babies in here as well. Let's go and have a look in here, and we'll dump those 2 in there. We'll just fire them 2 in, and... I got no more at the moment. They stand right there in the middle. They never move from that point. Oh. Kind of thinking I need... You know what? No. I don't need to go and get rid of anything. Let's be stubborn. Let's carry the whole lot... Actually, there's a lot of stuff that we... I can leave stuff in the village. I can leave stuff in the village. That will be fine. We're going back that way. We're going to go straight back over there. And I'm going to have another day at doing that. We'll worry about I know where the cows are. I know where the pigs are. We will bring those back. I've got this huge area. I'm kind of thinking that we're going to dig off all of this bit back here to expand the base a little bit more. And that's where we're going to put cows, because I don't want to put cows out the other side. I'd like all the animals and the gardens to be in kind of roughly the same area. The last series of Minecraft I did, I remember, with me and Sen, I remember the animal and plant gardens, they ended up taking up a huge area. I mean, in part, because we had cows, we had rabbits, we had sheep. Cows, pigs, rabbits, and chickens, and they took up a big enough area on their own. But we also had sheep, but we had loads and loads and loads of different colours of sheep. So we had lots and lots of pens full of all different kinds of sheep. And they took up a huge amount of space. I not one to do things by halves, so we did have some pretty big pens for all of them. I wanted the poor sheep to have some space to run around in. I felt that, not giving them any space was a bit cruel and unnecessary, and we didn't want to go doing that. So I made sure they had room to be running around. There is an egg. That's the pigs. I'm not killing the pigs, and I'm not killing the cows out this side either. They are going to live. They are going to be allowed to live. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to jump down into here, and I'm going to take the dirt, and I'm going to fill this in here. I'm not going to bother filling in any more right now. That'll be something that we'll end up doing later when we are building our tracks all the way through. Right, let's jump all the way up there like that. Now, where there are chickens, there are eggs. So chances are there could very well be another egg or two lying around. We grab these. Every egg helps. At this stage, every little egg helps. I'm going to eat some mutton here a minute. I like mutton. Mutton is ever so tasty. Ooh. Look at all of these chickens and sheep. And we found a plain. That's what we've got here. This is an open plain. So there's lots of sheep. There's lots of chickens. There's cows. Sugarcane, actually. There's sugarcane there. Right, well, I know where sugarcane is, and I know where cows are. So I can come back, and I can get these later. It's not what our target is at the moment. Let's stick with our mission. Stick to the mission at hand at the moment. That's what we want to do. We want to stick to the mission at hand. So I'm just going to remove those bits there. And I'm going to come over this way, and I'm going to take down these trees here. I'm going to take that one off. And even though I wouldn't normally, I am also going to remove that tree right there. I'm going to go up like that, and then I'm going to jump up onto there. Epic parkour skills. Epic parkour skills right there. And yes, I know, you'd all like to see me using those epic parkour skills on a very regular basis. I'm going to have to disappoint you, though. I cannot expose the world to that level of awesomeness too frequently. And so, therefore, unfortunately, I won't be doing lots and lots of parkour courses and stuff like that. I just don't think the world is ready for it. I really don't. That and I don't want to because I don't like parkour. But that obviously has got nothing to do with my decision to not expose the world to my level of awesomeness. Because, I mean, honestly, it's just going to make everybody else... Well, unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. If you have time, do please consider checking out the links in the description down below. There is one for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers, including but not limited to Minecraft and Farming Simulator. And there is also Fanatical, who sell vast quantities of computer games at very reasonable prices. There is also a discount code in the description alongside the link. If you've enjoyed this video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.